All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Chak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who rule well. Also, honor and salutation to those of you who are of the hopeful elect and are out there teaching the word in sincerity and truth. All right, so I wanted to talk about this real quick. What you see on the screen here. Bear with me. I'm not going to read much past the headline here because I'm driving. But I did want to touch on this a little bit. I can't say I got mad, but I did start thinking about what are the people who had something to say about us when we mentioned about martial law, when we mentioned about concentration camps and FEMA camps and FEMA coffins and ultimately the RFID chip. Where are you guys? Right? All of these things coming to pass, and the things that we talked about now being in front of us. What happened to you guys, and where are you? Where are you? Why aren't you out there, warning your congregation and not only your congregation, but the people that follow you that these things are going on, man, and that these things are a part of biblical prophecy? Why are you allowing these things to come and not say anything about them? So as you see here in the headline, the Governor Baker, he just announced a stay-at-home advisory. So from the hours of 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., people got to stay in the house here in Massachusetts, which is a big reason why you've seen the military being deployed into these different cities and these different states, because there's been a lot of videos popping up from the bros and otherwise of different military equipment, tanks, and all kinds of things riding on trains, being convoys being driven on the highways, and it's just, those things are happening because the local police are going to have a difficult time enforcing something like this. Like even when we had the first lockdown, people were still outside, doing what they wanted to do. And again, the local police are going to have, I don't think they have enough resources to combat something like this or to enforce something like this. So that's the reason why you've seen all of these military vehicles out there posting up in your local cities. But yeah, man, this is just a precursor to that the ultimate lockdown, the ultimate shutdown, which is if you don't have the chip, there are going to be certain things you can and can't do. Matter of fact, I'm about to pull over because I want to read something. Just let me pull over right here. Hopefully nobody needs to get in here, but that's all right. I'm gonna pull over right here, and hopefully the screen continues to record here while I look for something here. Let's see how I want to do this. Let's see. You know what? Let me pull this back up. Actually, here's what I'll do. Go here. And then go to... Come on now. This is Revelations 13. Of course, I'm going to jump right down to 16 here. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So this is what this is a precursor to, right? Right now, they're giving a curfew, right? And what they're doing is they're testing the waters, right? One thing that comes to mind whenever I think of this topic is the Winter Soldier, the Captain America Winter Soldier, where they had that guy who, I forget the guy's name, but if you watch the movie, there's a scene where they're talking to this scientist who put his I guess his consciousness into a computer, and what he said was, we found that when we took their freedoms in front of them, they revolted. So what we did was we devised a plan, in so many words, I'm paraphrasing it at this point, where we could where they would give us their freedoms willingly. And that's what this whole coronavirus COVID-19 thing has been. People are going to be willing to give away their freedoms because there's going to be a sense of desperation, right? People are not going to know what to do, right? They don't have the resources to fix it, right? And what better way for Esau to do that, right? It's a disease. You could be anywhere from symptomless to on your deathbed, right? There's no medicine for it. There's no care that they can give you. What better thing could they create to cause desperation, man, and to cause this sense of we need the so-called white man to help us, you know? So this is what we're coming upon, man. This is the inception of it, right? This is the beginning of it, and we're to hold on tight, strap our seatbelts on and hold on tight. And again, I said this morning when I did the show this morning that we should stay prayed up, man. That's the most important thing, because the only way we're going to get out of this in one piece, I won't say unscathed, right? And I should even further clarify when I say one piece, that what I mean is making it to the other side, because you might be mangled, right? And I say unscathed loosely as well, because the scriptures talk about us being scarcely saved. So again, prayer is the most important thing that we can lean on and rely on in this time, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to be the only thing that can deliver us out of this trouble that's coming, man. When it comes time to say no to that chip, right? Let me go here real quick. And then I'll go to the time of Jacob's trouble right after. This is a Revelation 2:10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Right? Let's look that word up real quick. Tried. Where is it? Tried. Let's see what comes up here. This is it says to try whether a thing can be done, to attempt, endeavor, to try, make trial of, test, for the purpose of ascertaining his quality, or what he thinks, or how he will behave himself. Right? And that's going to be a big trial, man, when your freedoms are taken from you, or your implied freedoms, right? Your supposed freedoms are taken from you. That's going to be a hard pill to swallow, man. So that's what we're going through right now. Let's go back. Let's see here. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. Right? So you got some people who are only willing to take a certain amount of pain or displeasure, physical or mental or spiritual, right? This is what you tell yourself: if I'm not dead or I'm not on a chariot, then I have to continue to fight. And that's your gauge. That's how you measure whether or not you've suffered enough. If you are not dead and you are not on a chariot, then that means there's more suffering to do. And that's the mindset we're going to have to adopt in this time. We're going to have to adopt that level of thinking, because the only way we're going to get out of this is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, right? And it may be in his plan, it may be in his intent for you to suffer a massive amount of tribulation. And then it may be for some to not suffer much at all, right? But in any case, you got to prepare your mind to suffer until death, man, so that you can continue on, right? Because that's what's happening. Our freedoms are slowly being taken away, right? So let me go. What is that? It's in Jeremiah, but I never can remember the. Let me see. Let's do this. Yep, Jeremiah 30:7. Yep. So it says, at last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, right? Time of Jacob's trouble, right? This is what we're coming upon. But what does it say at the end? We shall be saved out of it. You see? And that's what we hope for, man. That's what we're hoping, that the Lord finds us worthy to be delivered. Don't think of it as you hope the Lord finds you worthy to be untouched. Because what does it say in the Apocrypha? It says, acceptable men are tried in the furnace of adversity. So don't fix your mind to say, I hope nothing bad happens to me, or I hope I get out of this. Fix your mind to say, I hope I'm found worthy to be delivered, no matter how much pain and tribulation I got to go through. All right. So that was it, man. That was all I had. It was a quick one, but hopefully it was edifying. As always, I want to give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai B'Shem Rachadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Honor and salutations to the elect. And with that, I say shalom.